Welcome to Country Kickback, where you'll hear the latest music from performers you already know and discover new music and artists from around the world. If you have an artist you'd like us to chat with, reach out to the team at countrykickback.com, or you can watch our live videos and more by following us on social media and YouTube. Here is your host, Danny Shaw, with the latest from Country Kickback.
Hello, we're back. Another night running. How is everybody going? Tell me what you've been doing. I know we were only here last night and I wasn't home. I'm home now. We just walked in the door. What's the day been like for? It's stormy and wet and cold here. So let us know. We have a great show ahead for you tonight. We've got Teak joining us live. She's sitting there very patiently. And I think we've got another show for you tomorrow night. We're just waiting on confirmation. So keep an eye out on the page. We will let you know as soon as that goes through. But we'll probably be back at about 7 o'clock tomorrow night as well. Welcome her into the room. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
We haven't lucked out to have you on the show yet, so this is a bit exciting for us.
It is. Thank you.
Now, I know we haven't. We always touch base with new artists. We want to know a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about why you're into music and what led you to Country Path.
Okay. I have been singing since I could walk. I come from a very musical family. And I started listening to country music from the first thing. Have listened to a lot of genres in music, but have always stuck to my country. So, music for me is all about family. It's just who I am.
Do your kids sing? I know you've got a couple of children.
They do. Yeah. So I teach guitar from home to a lot of kids as well. And my kids are very keen little guitar players. I've got one little girl that is just absolutely amazing at singing. So I think she might follow Mum's path at some point. Yeah.
That's very exciting. You'll have to get them writing with you very soon.
I think so. They're already writing songs. So yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh,
yeah. God. Pretty cool.
Early. That is exciting.
Good to see.
Now, I know we're here to talk about your new single, but before we do, can we touch on your EP that you released in December? Tell us about that and how that's going.
So I released 3 singles last year before the EP. So I released Wild Child, 8 Seconds, and Time to Do Us. The Handmade EP was released last December. It was just, I'd had those songs for quite some time. And last year was kind of like, everything that was going on. I was like, right, this is the perfect opportunity to get this music out, and got it out. And it was just the most amazing feeling. I've had a really good response, which has been really cool. So, yeah.
How nerve-wracking was that releasing your first EP?
Extremely nerve-wracking, yeah. But very, very proud at the same time. So, and humbled, yeah.
Now, I know we're here to talk about 75. Yeah. And I want to talk about the lyric video and everything, but tell us about the song, what it's about and who wrote it.
Yeah, okay. There's quite a story to it, actually. I think I'd finished my 4th gig for the week. And it was a Saturday night. I sat down and it was probably 1 o'clock in the morning. And for me, my wind down time is to just sit down, put on some headphones and listen to some good music. And I kind of got the idea for the first verse for that in the song. And had no idea what I was writing about. I just knew that I wanted to write about that. I was like, what is this song going to be called? And anyway, the next day I rang my grandfather, who is an old musician. He was an old musician. He's since passed. I was on the phone to him and we were just talking about music and, how you really have to have a love for it if you're gigging 4 or 5 nights a week and you're still working a full-time job, or you're a mum or multitasking. And And he just started chatting about the 70s and how amazing music was back then. And my dad's always said that too. He's like, it's the best era, the best music. I was like, right, I'm going to call this song 75. So, yeah, I had bits and pieces and verses, a little bit of the chorus, and went on a writing trip over to Stockholm in Sweden.
Wow.
And met with a good friend of mine now who helped finish it and ended up producing it. And now you have what you're listening to.
And I know it's a bit hard. You were telling me you haven't played the full song online, but have you had a chance to perform it live at all since writing the song?
I did, yeah. I have played it a couple of times at like just a few cover gigs and pubs and whatnot. But I played it at Road to Roma a couple of months back at a festival that I did with a full band, and that was just amazing. It was one of the best feelings. Yeah,
so you've had good feedback and good comments regarding since it's been released.
Yeah, it's been an amazing feedback. It's people are really connecting with it, which is for me as an artist, that's really important. So yeah,
Yes.
It's been really good.
Very exciting. And I know you're going to perform a song for us, but before we do, tell us a bit about the lyric video and releasing that.
I did the lyric video with my label, and we were they're over in Sweden, so.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, so they're Stockholm based, so we were kind of like back and forth trying to get this image of the song and the feel, and I think that it came out really good. Like it just has that whole feel about it. It's up on YouTube at the moment, on all my social links and whatnot. So it really gives that feeling of the song, which is really important. So
it is exciting because you don't see a lot of lyric videos come out at the moment, so it's nice to see something that's a little bit different too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I love it. So
very exciting. Well, I know that you're happy to play the song for us. Would you like me to give you the room and we have a listen?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll see you shortly.
Thank you. Blue-eyed child, whiskey in a bottle, smoking a light, Zeppelin's your Bible, Saturday night, record in and out, or playing vinyl. Home is a line, painted on asphalt, diesel and lights, clicking off the seatbelt, loves in the miles, late nights and timers, playing for broke. Ooh, we all know. It's a long road. If you ever get to California, flowers in your hair. If you ever find a stairway, I'm begging, won't you take me there back when they played more? Just to know that line. If you get back 75. Wild-eyed child, your whole life's in a suitcase. Home is the world, home is the way. It's the only way that you've ever known. It's in the blood, it's thicker than mud. With roots and boots, it's a whole lot of love. Got a whole lot of love. We all know. It's a long road. If you ever get to California, flowers in your hair. If you ever find a stairway, I'm begging, won't you take just an golden line. If you get back 75, if you get back, oh, to 75, if you get back, oh, to 75, if you get back, oh, to 75. And if you ever get to California, flowers in your hair, if you ever find a stairway, I'm begging, won't you take me there back when they played more? Just an golden line. If you get back 75.
Wow, that is such a beautiful song.
Thank you so much.
There's a few people popping in the room too. So Corey is in the room, and I've
Hi,
got
Corey.
Shazza saying hi. Lots of people popping in. Can you see the comments if I put them on the screen?
Hi, Tyler.
Lots of people.
Beautiful.
I know that you've released quite a bit of music. I know December's, to me, seems like it wasn't that long ago, but I guess we're 6 months into the year now. What's your plan for the rest of 2021?
I might have a few more songs up my sleeve.
Really exciting.
Yeah, so I mean, I love to write and I love to be in studio, and I like to sort of put it out and get it out there. So I'm hoping to release a little bit more in the next couple of months. But, hopefully getting out to some festivals and playing at some festivals so everyone can sort of hear everything live, which would be really cool. Yeah.
That would be amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
I know we've got a few more people popping in. Kim's in the room. How you going, Kim? So good to see you. Jules is here. We were just thinking about you, Jules, saying how wonderful you are. Tell us a little bit about, I know you've done the road for Roma and you're wanting to get onto a few more festivals, and tell us a little bit about some of the local shows that you've got coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a football game coming up in Springshaw, which is one of my favorite little towns that's surrounding Emerald. That is on June the 19th, I'm pretty sure, out at the footy fields, and it's a ladies' day, so it should be a fairly big night. Yeah. And I've got my occasional 2 gigs a month, which is at the Western Gateway in Emerald. It's a little cafe that has been supporting me from day dot. So I kind of do that, and that's about it at the moment. So focusing on sort of all the live stuff online and media and whatnot. So yeah,
you've got a busy year coming up. The rest of it, by the sounds of things.
I do. It's very exciting.
I know that we're going back in time a little bit here, but you had in 2015 you were on The Voice.
Yeah.
Tell us how that shaped your current career, because you've had such a long time in music and doing it for so long. How did that change things for you?
I mean, with The Voice, I was gigging from, I was gigging 4 nights a week as a teenager. I always say I spent a lot more time in a bar than I did at school. It's probably not a good thing, but So I played live for ages when I was young, and I kind of took a bit of time out when I had the kids. And The Voice was kind of like my step back into the industry pretty well. And, it was open arms, and everything has evolved from that. So I'm very thankful that I got that opportunity. There's been a lot of open doors. So, yeah, it was a great experience. I got to work with the Madden Brothers, and, yeah.
I was going to say that's such a big thing to happen. It would have been very, very nerve-wracking and a very big decision to go, I'm going to go on this show.
It was, yeah. I kind of I remember the first performance, and it was like, I always have said it's like skydiving. I was like, oh my God, I'm in front of Australia on TV, and I just flown from Emerald, this tiny little town with, the 3 kids, and now I'm standing on a stage in front of Australia and trying to sing. It's crazy.
I can imagine the kids at home though watching Mum on TV.
Yeah, they have little posters and stuff saying, "Go, Mum." It was so cute. So cute. So much support. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Yes. And then from there, you've just been doing this. So how did you go through COVID? Did you spend that time writing and recording?
I did. I spent a lot of time. Well, I spent a lot of time writing in general. But COVID, there was a little bit more. I spent a lot of time with my kids, which was really cool, to have them at home and spend some time with them rather than being at school.
Yes.
But yeah, creative wise, it was definitely a creative year. So yeah.
It's good. Some people have found that COVID allowed them the time to have creativeness, and other people found it sort of blocked them. It's interesting to see how things affect different people with that.
Yeah. Definitely. The whole live music scene kind of shuttered a bit as well. So yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but we're back in there now, having a.
We're back in there, which is really cool. There's a lot of live music events around at the moment, which is really good to see. Yeah,
it's great. And are you going to head to Tamworth in 2022? I keep saying 2021, but we're there. It's 2022 is the next one.
It's a bit like that, isn't it? I'm hoping to. Yeah, I have not been to Tamworth for years.
Oh.
It's been quite a while. We've actually got family down that way as well, so I'm hoping to get there next year, which would be really cool.
Yes, well, we will definitely be able to catch up with you while we're there. So do you have merch or anything that people can purchase, or can we get your EP?
You can jump onto Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all the major digital platforms. Everything's online. I don't have merch, not yet. I'd like to at some point, but not just yet. So everything's online in regards to music. Just jump on and listen, dance, do what you may.
Do you have what's the best place to keep up with you socials wise? Is Facebook, Instagram? What's the best spot?
Yeah, so you can find me under Teak Music on Instagram. Facebook, it's just Teak. And YouTube, I think it's Teak Music, one or the other.
I did look at that, and off the top of my head, I can't remember. I think it was Teak.
Yeah, I think it's I should know, but
so I guess while we're there, we may as well explain. I know that a lot of you do, but when you go over to you to watch the video, make sure you watch it and like it, but subscribe to the channel, because then the next video comes on and they'll notify you. You don't have to go searching and looking for all that sort of thing.
Yeah,
I think YouTube, we're all still sort of a bit, how do we do that? And that's the best one. Subscribe and like it. So,
yeah. Definitely.
You can leave comments. You can leave comments on there as well if you like what you're watching.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been great to have you. We can't wait for more music. We'll get to talk hopefully later in the year with some new songs.
Yeah. No, thank you so much for having me. It's been awesome. So good to play it live.
Yes, first time live on the. So that was lovely. Hopefully, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night as well. I will probably add up as soon as I get confirmation, but I'm sure we'll be back at 7:00 tomorrow night. But thank you again, Teak. You have a lovely weekend and enjoy the football on the night.
Well, go the Blues.
Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed today's program. See you next time with the latest with Country Kickback.